Now we're going to move into the targeting phase of setting up your campaign. And the first step of doing the targeting is to track your visitors and what your visitors are doing from the moment they look at your display on throughout the process. Now, if you take a look here, you have CPC, CPM, and CPA under the conversion details, and we've already covered these other entries to explain what they are. But let me give you an example to show how you would want to place your pixel code, which is right here, the one that starts with script. And what I'll do is just copy it and I'll paste it onto my text file. So let's take a look at this a second. This would be, for example, your offer page or the squeeze page or landing page. Whatever you want to call that destination page. The destination page would be reached after a targeted visitor has clicked on your display and they are taken to that page. Now let's say that in this example, after a person visits your offer, and they complete the information, they either sign a form or they buy what it is you have to sell. And once they've completed that, they are then taken to a thank you page. And that thank you page is a confirmation to the visitor that they have purchased what it is that you have to sell. Now let's go back a minute to this page, and I'm going to go to the page source and we're going to take a look at something. If you scroll down right here, you'll see this body tag. Now you'll need to either open this up in Notepad or some type of HTML browser, and you would copy and paste your code right above this closing body tag. Same thing would apply to the thank you page. Let's take a look at that. And here you are, right there. Now, if you had a blog, some blogs have themes that carry an entry for you to place the tracking code. Now, for this particular theme, it asks for a custom tracking code, but you see that it will go before the head tag. So you want to use this particular field because it says enter any tracking code which needs to be placed before the body tag here, okay? And you'll put it there. Now, if you don't have any of that, and if you're using a blog, you can go to Appearance and Themes. For this particular theme, I'm using the default 2013 WordPress, and I'm using the footer file. And if you scroll down, you'll see everything right here, and you just, in this example, copy it. And you'll copy and paste in all of them, but I'm just showing you how easy it would be. And you go right here, and you paste your code right there, and you'll update it. Or in this instance, with an HTML page, you'll save it, and you're done. Now, why do you want to do this? Well, you see three headings here. And for CPC, that's the default. CPC is saying that if someone clicks on one of these creatives and they reach this page, then that is a cost per click. I want to find out how many impressions of my display was made, and I want to know how many people clicked on my display to reach my destination page. Now, in a case like that, you're talking about cost per click. You're going to be CPM by default. Now let's say cost per action. Now in this instance, what you want to find out is not only who went to my destination page, but who actually bought my product and got a thank you message. So you'd place another pixel code on the thank you page. So in this instance, you're going to be able to tell how many times your display was shown. You're going to be able to tell from that how many people clicked on that display and got to my initial page, my destination page. And you want to take it a step further and say, based on that, how many people that went to this particular destination page, and they went all the way through the process until they got here, which would signify a purchase or a sign up. So that is an action, CPA. You want to know what that visitor did on throughout the conclusion, and that conclusion is an action, and that action is to either sign up on one of your forms or purchase your product or service, and they go to the thank you page. So in that case, you want to create two audience codes if it's a cost per action, because you want to place one code here on your destination page, and you want to place another code there on your thank you or your confirmation page, and that will allow you to get some really good statistics. You'll be able to tell, for example, which of my creatives work better than the other. And if you have more than one landing page, you can say which landing page works better. So my point is, as long as you're keeping statistics and records, you'll be able to fine-tune your campaign and you can adjust your campaign to get the very best services ever. So if you want to have more than one pixel code to check an action, you'll just create another one just like the first one. You will enter the audience name, and that could be the confirmation page, and you'll of course tag it. And the base URL in this particular instance would be your thank you page, and you place that there, you create the audience, and you're done. So now that we know about the placement of the pixel code, let's move on now to talk about the various types of targeting that is available to you. Thanks, and I'll talk with you on the next video.